Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And on the hill for the Giants, Landon Root. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air to left center. Ramos takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting third, first base.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Well, next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1, and the Giants coming up. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. You look at the win column, and his name's been parked near the top all season.
Yeah, Boog. He's gone deep into games, managed traffic, and earned every bit of it. That kind of command doesn't come easy.
He's having the type of season that continues to build momentum with each victory.
Yeah, and when he's on, Boog, hitters just can't find a rhythm.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Outside with a breaking ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the Giants lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Raffy coming to the plate now. Chopper right side. Albies gets it to first. That's a very athletic play.
Batting third, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
I'd say that's a pretty good list. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
A little bit low.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a bouncer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seventh.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
At the plate, Eli White.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Way out front for strike two. On the ground, right side. To Adames, that's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. now at the plate. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Arise on to first. Third out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the Giants four-hitter, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Hey! Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
That is this left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's outside.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Luis Arise stands in. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. On the ground, Albies out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off the
coming off a
Braves,
series where the
pitcher,
pitching was
Spencer
outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. Acuna, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. High fly ball, right field. And there's two down.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Digging in, Drake Baldwin. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
So man aboard here is Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Yep, that ball went out.
Baldwin leads off first with two down to the inning. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Braves strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Harrison Bader.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one outside.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Now quick throw to first. Bader dives back.
Ball, that's in.
That's a strike. 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
One out man at first. Now here is Landon Root. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Root wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Good hitters count the 2-0. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. There's the strike. And now 3-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ozzie Albies.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the dirt, ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
2-2. Stays alive. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. On the ground, right side to Adames. That's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
Four-seam
Swing and a foul straight back.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball one there.
Good.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy.
To account, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The Giants trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Throw there. Safe.
Nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Nope, that's down.
Man on second, 2 down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's throwing, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. That is the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Eli White.
First pitch swinging. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That smash towards center. Dive in, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Landon Root won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm for the Giants,
Number
Caleb
45.
Killian.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now, Spencer Schwellenbach. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tristan Beck getting loose out there. Buto warming up as well. Runner at second, 2 down. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Curveball drops in for a strike. And that's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tap to first, Olsen. 1 at second. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. So here's Bader now. Single to right in his first trip. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but
Up next,
very
the
difficult
Giants.
to get anybody
Catcher,
on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball.
The 0-2. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses. That's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here at Oracle Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Here's the catcher to
Leading
hit,
off
Drake
Atlanta,
Baldwin.
catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Inside, ball 1.
And a foul ball. Killian measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough
Ball 3.
pitches.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Bounce to the left side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one lifted to left. Chapman moving under it. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th now, and it'll be a pinch hitter to lead it off. Will Brennan.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants.
Willie Adames stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike on the inside corner.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Got the out.
Up next for the Giants. First baseman.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Going on.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Butto.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for the
game.
Braves,
Here comes
left
Mike
fielder,
Yastrzemski to the
Mike
plate.
Yastrzemski.
Action in the pen down there. Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Henches, a left-hander, also throwing. 0-1 now. Tap back to the mound. In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Mauricio Dubon.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
That clips the corner. And a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. White having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. That one found hard the other way.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. This one popped up. Buto. And that is that. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to him, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is Matt Chapman.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Nope.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. That clips the corner. The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. lead runner hangs on at second as a potential tying run moves into scoring position.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boo. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach departs. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Ian
Atlanta,
Hamilton
number
takes over on the
71.
mound.
These are the
Ian
spots
Hamilton.
relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Out to short, Alvarez. The flip, there's one, and that's a
He's out.
double play. Wow.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Luis Arias digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Dominic Smith.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 3. Base knock center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. Acuna runs. Pitch way inside. Throw.
He made
Save.
it.
Man at second. That one off the mark. And it's 2-1. In the air, left field. Ramos on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Matt Olson blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Buto out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Tristan Beck.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Joel Peguero, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The 2-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Robert Suarez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now Bader up to the plate. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Got it. 1 gone here.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Now here is Patrick Bailey.
0-1.
swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants. Pitcher.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Bryce Eldridge looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, center field. White settles under this one, and that is that. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joel Peguero.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Leading off, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Peguero, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses with that one.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Eli White.
Here's the center fielder, Eli White. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Hayden Birdsong preparing to come on if needed. Two down, nobody on.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope.
And that is downstairs. 3-1 now. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And it's fouled away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Bounce to the right side. Albies over to first. One pitch and one out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Ground ball left side. Throw home. He beats it. It's 3-1. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
The Giants with the tying run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Now a check swing grounder. And that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. The tying run at the plate.
Ball one.
And a good eye there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking for the strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
One out left for the Giants. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. to first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.